Alright, hi there YouTube, it's me, Morphsuit America, and I'm playing on Fantasy Star Online 2. Now I'm gonna get right into the meat of this video, but if you want to play this game and if you want to see some tutorial guides and some other stuff, I'll put a lot of links in the description below. But when it comes to what I'm doing right now, I'm playing the limited quest called Rivera of Darkness. So pretty much this is a straightforward limited quest that's going on right now. It has a tribe boost going on because of a web panel event that just ended. And when it comes to this limited quest, it drops a lot of good gear. Now, what did it drop exactly? If you click on the view records and you look at this, you can see there's a couple 14 stars over here, but there are some major ones that would stick out. The Elder Pain Omega, if you are a sword user and you want to be very tanky, or if you want to have a good HP regen, this thing will give it to you, because if you're familiar with Elder Pain, this is a weapon that you want to kind of get on hand. And then there's a bunch of other stuff too. I'll talk about the Ares and why they're actually important, along with Nemesis and Slave weapons, which you could also get in this limited quest. Know that when it comes to the Nemesis, Ares, and the slave weapons you can get in this quest, they are new types, so they are needed for the 15-star Austere weapon. And I decided to start to teleport it because there's 12 people. Do we really have to wait? I do not want to wait because everyone's waiting down here. So if it's 12-12, you want to make sure it gets started. You don't want to wait on nothing. Now when it comes to this limited quest, once again, it's pretty straightforward. You go through it. There are 4 different maps you get to go through, but it's gonna select 2 at random, and then at the very end you're gonna be fighting against 4 bosses. Okay, so we're at the factory. So at the very end we're gonna be fighting against the Angel. And note that I'm still toying around with the recording settings and stuff, so it may not look like it's, I don't know, 1900 of 1080p, but and also my volume might be all over the place because it's either my voice is too loud or the game audio is too loud, like the last videos that I posted up. But hopefully this one is pretty fine. But yeah, everyone's killing everything quickly. God damn it, everyone's moving so fast. Not that I'm trying to rush or anything, but Jesus. And it's getting to the point where if you are farming constantly with the Persona Emergency Quest or Limited Quest, you'll be able to get a 15 stars somewhere. Now there is something I will state, and you can take it as you will, but this is more towards your preferences and your playstyle. Know that a 15 star may be quote-unquote the best weapon, but at the same time it might not complement your playstyle if you're not actually trying to go for all that damage. For example, if you like playing as a hunter or a tank, there is a 14 star out there that's pretty good for hunters, and that could actually be better than whatever 15 star you try to get. Granted that 15 stars do have the raw high damage that it can give, and also give you other things like give you support abilities, but ultimately it's up to you. So if you want to farm for these things, do it at your own discretion. If you go at your own pace and you're chill about it, then you should be fine. Pretty much I've been going at my own pace and I was able to get my 15 star. To be honest, I cut a lot of corners because apparently the game decided to give me like 14 stars, 14 star variants, and I just, like, I was able to do it. Like, I have a celestial weapon that is a 14 star, but the problem with that celestial weapon is the fact that it only has 6 slots, and don't get me wrong, 6 slots is pretty high. But if I'm gonna make a 15 star, which is kind of the high-end weapon right now in game, I want to go for an 8 slot and try to put as many abilities as I can, especially with all the new snippets that they added into the game ever since I stopped playing the game, which is around midway through 2017. Now, is anyone going to be coming with me? I have no clue. And I don't like using this photon art as much. I use it to dash, but other than that, no. Alright, so I guess we can move. Oh, this one, this one. If you remembered back in episode, wait, why I jump over here? Fuck. Wait, didn't it kill this thing yet? Oh wow, now they killed it. But let's just say that if you have PTSD of mining defense, this kind of will give you that. Because let's just say that yeah, this is pretty much a mining defense area. Now there are a couple of things that I will have to make videos for. I know that I said that there's gonna be links in the description below talking about X, Y, and Z, but I am redoing a couple of them and I want to talk about some new things like the Dark Valves Blast. Some of you guys may not know about it. Some of you guys may be wondering why isn't it strong? I thought it would be OP or something. There are some snippets or some factors that you have to consider when it comes to using that Dark Valves Blast. Know that if you are getting back into the game and you haven't leveled it properly, you yourself can do a lot more damage than that Dark Valves Blast. But I'll save all that snippet in its own separate video. For now, I'm just gonna spam limited quests at least 2 times and then I'll conclude that the video there. But yeah, this one is gonna have Apprentice at the very end. It's apparently, it's not actually Apprentice, like the slim version of Apprentice. I've been since here's this thing over here. It's Omega Aprizina? I'll just call her freaking Omega A. Let's go with Omega A, because I suck at pronunciation. And apparently this MPA is pretty freaking strong, because they're killing everything pretty fast. And now here's the last stage. I have no clue if this mission that I see on my screen, like don't become incapacitated. I don't know if that applies to just me or to everyone. And I'm guessing that the score in itself is your own score that you can get. I don't know. All I know is that I'm just spamming this thing and I'm just hoping that, you know, I get that couple 14 stars or 13 stars that I need so I can make more 15 stars. Specifically, I want to try to get my 15-star Austere that I made way back then and make it into a new type. But the problem with that process is, one, I kind of need to get a couple Nemesis weapons, and then secondly, I need to get the Ares fist weapon. So, once again, if you need a video or you need an explanation of these 15 stars, I'll make a video for that, or you can see it whenever I finish it or post it up on YouTube. You'll see it in the description. But yeah, just to make sure I don't actually die. Actually, I just realized my Dark Valves Blast hasn't been charged up until now. And there's only one boss left, so I guess I could use it at the same time. This MPA is pretty strong because they already wiped out most of it before I even used my Dark Valves. There we go. And then make sure if you got an umbrella stick, you swap it out at the very end, so if someone does break the crystal really quickly, like, you're prepared. I mean, you still got a few seconds, but someone's just gonna run up there and, like, smack it like that. And I didn't get a 13 star or a 14 star. You'll know that if you get a 13 star or 14 star by, like, rainbow colors flashing on your screen. And I picked up some junk that I really didn't want. That one's a 10-star weapon. I'll pick up everything on this side because I'm gonna assume that they're 10 stars. And then all I need to do is retry. Now, there is a settings within your options button to either retry in the same block or like start a quest in the same block or do it in multiple blocks. You want to make sure that if you did put yourself in a specific block and you don't want to actually get moved from that block, you put the settings to stay in the, or like find a quest or start the quest in the same block. Other than that though, you could select the other option, which is to go to a bunch of other blocks that might be running the same quest as you as well. It's just that you're gonna lose your spot in that block. For example, if you're in B10, I'm on ship 2. B10 is the extremely hard first block. If you're on B10 and you decide to click on the multi-block matching option, then it's gonna take you away from B10, maybe. Unless you're lucky enough to stay in B10, but yeah. So make sure you're aware of that. But yeah, those two stages were what, mining defense with apprentice, and then the facility, the water facility with loser. And apparently we got water facility again. Yay! Actually, I just realized my boosters got expired, didn't it? Hold on. Yeah, it expired. I think. Oh shoot! I think my boosters ran out when we cracked that crystal. Oh well. I mean, you can easily get more RDRs. Actually, no. Did I just pop a 75% booster? I did not need to pop a 75% booster because I'm already at max level. There's no point of me trying to get more experience. Maybe if I actually get one of my subclasses and then level that up, but at the same time, I don't really want to do that because that means I had to get a weapon for that particular... Okay, the chicken just attacked me. Alright, chicken, you're dead to me. You're gonna eat tonight. I really hate this thing, by the way. I understand the reference to it. It's a cockatrice? I don't know if I pronounced that properly, but it's pretty much a mythical creature that's a hybrid of like several different animals. But I'm also confused why PSO2 decided to go into a fantasy era. No, don't get me wrong. It's great and all, but at the same time, I feel like it's out of place. It's like, this game is supposed to be sci-fi heavy. Fucking Joe. This game is supposed to be sci-fi oriented heavy, but we decided to add fantasy into it, and now we're going back into the sci-fi stuff. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it, alright? I can roll with it, but at the same time, I'm still not gonna be quiet about it. Granted that they did a Final Fantasy collab, which I'm actually thankful for that armor piece that they offer, because I like wearing that one. But apparently I'm still mad at how Sega doesn't give a lot of other clothes designs, or they diversitize the FEMA outfits. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that you need your fan service, you want to look at girls in skirts and all that good sort, but where's the baggy pants? Where's the baggy clothes for females? Where's some male clothes that females can wear? And if I'm just gonna be vouching this part, I might as well toss in, like, if the females can get male clothes, why can't the males get female clothes as well? Granted that there are some quote-unquote female clothing for the males, but it's not... I don't know if I can say there's a huge selection of it, but once again, if I'm gonna preach for one thing, hopefully they add some more stuff for the other side as well. And apparently we got the same stuff all over again. So we got the okay, people are going that way, I might as well go left. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, we got mining defense again. So we're dealing with this mess. And everything's dying quickly before I can smack it. Jesus. AIS's, yay. Oh god, there's so many things I remember back then. Mining defense world was a thing, and then they took that out, and now we have Persona that everyone likes doing now because, you know, 15 stars. Don't get me wrong, I understand that the game needs to change on some stuff, but at the same time, I kind of miss some of the old emergency quests because they gave decent amount of experience, decent amount of X cubes, but now it's extinct, it's non-existent, it's rare. Like Magatsu, an emergency quest for Magatsu, I haven't seen that in... Well, I haven't even seen that when I got back into the game, so... yeah. Everything keeps on changing, and I kind of wish that Sega's kind of conscious about trying to get some old stuff back in again. But once again, I understand that everything changes, and sometimes you gotta have to focus on certain things that people want, especially when it comes to people going further into damage or getting better equipment, because it's still an MMORPG game. I'm just an oldie that just reminisce about the old days when everything was cheaper and good and simple. Although I will complain about the fact that like our running speed back then was atrocious. Was really bad. really bad. Man, did I actually record all that stuff? No, I don't think I recorded stuff like in episode 2, but still. I feel old just talking about like the old walking animation and how slow it was, and how you have to know how to do a 6 dash step so you can actually progress, so you can fast travel across the dang map. Aha, double, you can get me. Hey look, Hunar, you know what, I'll focus on you later. I'll focus on this guy first. But yeah, I will most likely do a gameplay series of the storyline stuff. I just need to figure out who you guys want me to play on, so they can do the storyline stuff on. So I can do the storyline stuff on them. And I forgot to pop my katana con, I did that. Yeah, I did. And I got a feeling that, yeah. Oh wait, it's dead. Might as well pop. I might as well transform into this version. I don't want to use this version, honestly, because I have more fun playing with double compared to this guy. Like, I don't know why I actually fly up in the air like that. After my 4th hit, 5th hit, it's kind of annoying. I kind of want to stay planted on the ground. I don't want to jump up. But yeah, I want to try out the other forms too. I mean, don't get me wrong, this elder version looks pretty dope and sweet. But at the same time, Apprentice, after watching someone use that version in Persona Masquerade, and showed how fancy that thing looks and how cool looking it looked, I really wanted to play as Apprentice, but I need to level her up. But then again, I also like double because double is fun. So I made sure I popped my booster. Someone smack that thing, please. And I still don't get a 13 star. Alright. But like I said, I'm going to conclude this video after this run. Jesus, this stuff is all over the place. I kind of don't like this. I don't like this rearrangement. Sega fixed this. Alright, so I'm guessing all the rares are on this side and then everything else is optional. Except I don't know if that special weapon over there is a 10 star. I doubt it. I doubt it. And even if it is, it's only one weapon. I still got a good, decent chunk of weapons from that. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for that limited quest. Right now, there is a try boost going on because of the web panel event that just ended. This thing is gonna last for, I don't know how long this thing is gonna last, but yeah, you definitely want to spam this if you're getting into the game, or if you are trying to level up, or if you're trying to get some rares. You also want to level this up because it's gonna increase your quest linked boost towards Spectre of Destruction, which is the Persona emergency quest, which I do need to showcase in a separate video. Now, the thing is, the reason why I want to do this is so you can get a bunch of medals. Now, honestly, if you can get the weapon to drop off of the field, that is a lot better than trying to trade it in for the weapons in the shop. And I'll explain why in a separate video, especially when it comes to talking about new types and how to read them, and some new perks that I kind of learned when I got back into the game. So, once again, once that video is up and ready, I'll put it in the description below or somewhere on the screen. But anyways, the reason why I want to farm the limited quest is so you can get the materials to make your 15 stars from Zig. There is only one 15 star series that you can get off of the Persona Extremely Hard Emergency quest, and it's the Austere weapon. But other than that, you can get 14 star versions of the Celestial weapons from the Persona Emergency quest as well. So if you click on this most of the materials you will be getting from this current limited quest will be more towards the Austere series and the Celestial upgrades. By Celestial upgrade, it's gonna get you. Wait, excuse me, not that one. Let's go over here. It's actually in the upgrade equipment, and it's to the Profound series. So, if you can't get a Celestial weapon to drop in Profound, Spectre of Destruction with the Persona Emergency Quest, you could upgrade a Profound weapon into a Celestial of your choice. Problem is, you're gonna need to plus 35 for specific weapon types, but the thing is, when it comes to these four, they can actually drop through limited quests, and they can also be found in the metal shop. However, once again, you might want to use the weapons you find off of the field compared to going to the metal shop for a specific reason, which is the grind value, which once again I will explain in its own separate video. Now, when it comes to these units, you can only get the Celestial units from the Persona Emergency Quest on Extremely Hard. Other than that, though, the other problem when it comes to upgrading the Celestial into a light stream is that you need the stone, which you need to spam 50 times, and you need to get the title for this. Well, actually, once you get the title, it also gives you this as your reward, and you had to kill, once again, you had to kill Persona 50 times. But once you get everything, you can get your light stream. Now, they are going to give a trigger quest which allows you to get these stones to drop. But from what I gathered, these stones will drop once a week if you do those trigger runs. So if you already have another Celestial sitting in your storage, or let's say you got all the materials you need to upgrade a Profound into Celestial, then you can get another light stream weapon. But thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, this is more towards the limited quest that is going on right now, and if you are getting back into the game, you definitely want to take advantage of this, because you want to try to get your 15 star and try to get ready for episode 6. And I mean, if you're still playing the game, you might just want to continue farming so you can get more 14 stars, or just kind of have materials ready in case you can get another 15 star. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys around. Peace.